Good evening. My name is Ghaida Zoabi, and I live in Nazareth, Israel. I'm a Palestinian Arab citizen of the State of Israel. Confusing, right? It will be even more confusing in the coming 2 minutes. We are an indigenous minority. We are a total of 20% of the total population in Israel. But we are also, in total, 20% of the total population within the Palestinian people. I will start by 2 short stories from my personal life. During the summer of 2000, where Israeli aircrafts were bombing Beirut and Hezbollah missiles were attacking the north of Israel, mainly the Galilee and the region where I lived, most of the casualties from the Hezbollah missiles were Arabs, were Palestinian Arabs, citizens of the state, mainly because we didn't have, back at that time, we didn't have no shelters or no alarm system. In fact, in Nazareth, in a neighborhood near my house, 2 kids that were playing in the street were killed by Hezbollah missiles because they didn't hear the missiles hitting the ground. And I remember a very, very difficult conversation with my son when he was 3-year-old at that time, because every time I heard the missiles hitting on the ground, I would grab my kids to the bathroom and hide there. And he used to ask me, why is Hezbollah attacking us? And I said, Hezbollah is attacking Israel, and Israel is attacking Lebanon. So he said, yes, but Hezbollah is Arab, right? This is what you told me. And we are Arab, so why is Hezbollah attacking us? I said, Hezbollah is attacking Israel, and Israel is attacking back Hezbollah. And for me as a parent, it was one of the most embarrassing moments in my life, because at that time I didn't know what to give a good answer for my kid. Before the establishment of Israel as a Jewish state in 1948, most of the people, the Palestinian people in the villages and towns were fleeing or forced to be evacuated from their villages and from their houses by the Israeli army. My father's family, who lived back at that time in Rinawie, which is a small village near Nazareth, they heard, the people from Rinawie heard that Nazareth surrendered to the Israeli army, and that's why the people from Rinawie decided that they will flee. My father's family fled as well, and they got to Ain al-Hilwi refugee camp in Lebanon. They lived there for 2 years, and back at that time, my father was a small child, and for 2 years he worked as selling candy bars in the streets in Ain al-Hilwi refugee camp. Then after 2 years, my grandfather decided that it's not a way of living, and that the only way is to get back to Rinawie, to their village. And it was, of course, illegal, but the only way to get back was to get in pairs of 2. So at the beginning, it was my grandmother with the babies, and then it was my father with his brother, 10-year-old and 8-year-old, getting back from Ain al-Hilwi alone to Rinawie village. It was a journey of 3 days. Nowadays, my father is a doctor. He is the head of the dialysis department in Nazareth Hospital. He always says that he is an accomplished and successful man, not because of Israel, but in spite of Israel. He works with a lot of Jewish co-workers, a lot of Jewish doctors, but he would never invite anyone to his house, because he said that Jews kicked him out of his house, so he would never invite a Jew into his house. I'm a peace builder, but I'm a second generation of a Nakba, which is the trauma for Palestine. And there is a huge difference between my father's generation and my generation, because for my father's generation, Israel came to them. It forced itself on them. For our generation, we were born into Israel, and we don't know any other reality than being a citizen of the state. During the Oslo peace process, both the Israeli government and the Palestinian Authority said to us, sit, wait, and once the Palestinian state will be established in the coming years, you will have your full citizenship and you will have the dignified living that you want. Of course, the Palestinian state was not established, and the result was the second Intifada in 2000, including the killing of 13 young protesters from our community by the police forces. I think that what happened afterwards, and during the last decade mainly, there was a huge shift within our own community. We started, and this is something that our generation is focusing on, we started to realize that the solution to our reality would not come from Allah. It will come from ourselves. We will, if we start to be responsible and taking responsibility over creating our own solution, then the solution will come. One of the great examples of what I'm trying to tell you is the establishment or the articulation of the Future Vision document that I was part of a group that articulated it with the support, of course, of Interpeace, where in that document we presented it to the Israeli government, stating what kind of a future would we want as citizens within the Israeli state, and what kind of a relation would we want for us to have in the future with the Palestinian people. I would end by saying this. I believe that we are a creation of both worlds. We are part of the Palestinian Arab Muslim world, but we are also part of the Israeli Western world. And because of this dilemma, complexity, confusion, it could be the opportunity for us to be the true builders for any peace, sustainable peace between Palestinian and Israelis. And that is what peace means to me. Thank you very much.